Hi y'all, this is Larry from deep South Texas. Welcome to my garden update for March 16th, 2018. Well, here's what the corn is looking like today. It's over a foot tall now. I did have to replant some, and I did that about a week and a half ago, and it's all coming up now too, so it's looking good. So the garlic's doing good. It looks like some of the outer leaves on some of the plants are dying back. So, you know, maybe they're getting mature. I tried growing garlic last year. It didn't come out very well. Maybe I waited too long to harvest them. I don't know. Keep a close eye on these and start checking to see when they might be ready. So here's my first red Kuri Squash female blossom coming on. So I'm all excited about that. The squash itself is really doing well. Let's go take a look at that now. So it's climbing up the trellis. I didn't put that trellis there for the squash. I'm a little bit worried it'll be too big for the trellis. I actually had some cucumbers planted in there that I thought would outrun the squash up the trellis, but that didn't happen. So we moved the cucumbers, some of them anyway, and the squash is going to take over. We'll have to see how that plays out here, because to tie any squashes up, because we'll see how it goes. The pole beans are doing real well. They've started to climb up their trellis, so be expecting for them to start flowering, you know, in the next month or so, and should be having some beans here shortly. Looking forward to that. The celery is beginning to look like celery, so I think it's going to make it. Been doing real well over the last couple weeks, and expecting that to continue. About a third of the tomatoes are flowering now, and we have a couple tomato plants that have some small tomatoes on. Let me see if I can focus in on some. I'm hoping you can see those. This is a Roma tomato. Here are some new tomatoes that I'm trying for the first time this year. Siberian Reds, and they're a real vigorous tomato, right even from seedlings. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how these turn out. This tomato also has a couple real tomatoes on right now. I'm not sure if you can see that, but excited about this one. Here are my Yukon gold potatoes. They're about 4 feet tall right now and starting to fall over. I hope they're putting on little potatoes underneath. Not sure when they'll die back and we can check, but they look like they're doing good. Here's another box of potatoes. This is half red potatoes and half white potatoes. They're doing fine. They don't seem to be quite as far along as the Yukon golds, but they're looking good. Here's the last cabbage plant in this bed. I'm probably going to end up picking it this week and turning it into sauerkraut. But it was slow to come on, but it's looking like a beauty now. Can hardly wait. I did try my first quart of homemade sauerkraut this week, and it was terrific. I'm going to keep that up. Probably grow a lot more cabbages next year. The leeks are finally looking like they might survive. They're doing a lot better. Plan on in a week or so putting some more soil up there to fill up that bed, so get more white out of them, I hope. Haven't grown leeks for 20 years, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. The onions continue to look good. I'm real excited about onions this year. I planted 3 times as many as I did last year, so going to keep an eye on these. I'm real happy with the way they're turning out so far. So also trying to grow some shallots this year. They're so expensive in the store, and they're looking good. They're looking good. I'm hoping for at least some sort of harvest out of these. We'll keep you posted on that. The turmeric and the ginger still aren't up yet. I'm becoming a little bit worried about those. The strawberry's doing fine. We'll keep an eye on those, and still hoping to get a harvest of turmeric and ginger this year, but we'll see. The moringa has been doing real well for the most part. These plants were all cut down in late December, and they basically started regrowing again around the 1st of February. So they're looking good. This one's growing stems that are a couple feet tall already, so real happy about that one. And I need them to grow because I'm out of moringa powder. Here's my tallest moringa. I didn't cut this one as far back, and it took a long time to start growing this year. It looks like it's coming along, but it's behind the others. And finally, this one just doesn't seem to be growing this year. Well, thanks for joining me on my tour of the garden, my mid-March tour. We'll try to do another one in a couple weeks. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.